what's going on? And this is another episode of SMS News Channel where I bring you the truth, my comments. We're gonna get with it. Okay, so this video is gonna be called I'm walking to the store to get some toilet paper because we ran out. But this video is going to be called, you know what I'm saying, because when you're a college student, you got to do a lot of stuff. Thank God this is my last year doing this foolishness. Anyway, this video is going to be called Katt Williams to Kevin Samuels. And I rate them because they're first both intelligent black men. And I just want to, break shit down. So basically, if you're like Katt Williams, you're really easygoing. You just have fun. You don't give a F. You know how he says. He brings some things to subjective about black women, though, because he basically said not black women, but all women. If you're in your 20s and you still saying the same stuff that men ain't shit, then you need to grow the hell up. And he's right, because I'm almost 25. And if I keep telling myself and telling the world that men ain't shit, what about the men that I choose to date? What about the men I choose to fuck? You know what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to be explicit or disrespectful, but we do have to be honest. 90s babies, we do a lot of stuff that we ain't supposed to be doing. Ain't got no business doing. So when it comes to it, you know what I'm saying? You got a lot of people who always got something to say. So he's the type of person, he has fun with you. He might get a little violent. He's not really violent. But a guy like him, it's like as long as you don't mess with his money, he cool. A lot of people don't understand that Katt Williams, he don't like a lot of gay stuff. You know what I'm saying? He's that kind of artist. And I say artist because being a comedian is kind of an art in its own sense. People who like to make other people laugh most times are generally the people who went through a lot, who used to get bullied, who were the ones that did stuff, I think the biggest issue that he has, sorry I got out of breath, it's a lot of stuff. The biggest issue that he has is that controversy situation where that boy beat him up. Here's the thing. This is where the kids and their parents need to come in. If you are an older guy and this kid is doing something, I would have took my belt off and beat him in the floor. Because if you think you have the right to sit there and be abusive and beat on this man that didn't do nothing to you, you got a mental problem. First of all, that's disrespectful to your elders. Who the hell is raising these kids to think it's okay to beat on a grown man? I don't care how short the nigga is. You don't have a right to beat on him. And then they get on him just because he ain't like Tiffany Haddish and Kevin Hart. Big deal. To be honest with you, they sometimes ain't that funny. And this is just an honest to God thing. I get more laughs from the older folks and Ricky Smiley. Steve Harvey wasn't even that funny to me. He's funny from a church perspective, but from a world perspective, it was always going to be Cedric the Entertainer and, let's say Bernie Mac. Why? Because he's a black man. And here's the thing. People from Chicago don't like bullshit. When you're from Cincinnati or you're from Ohio, you don't like it either, but to folks from Chicago, they think y'all fake. And it's somewhat accurate because I've lived in both areas. Not in Chicago, but I've been in those areas. I've been to Cleveland. I've been to Cincinnati. I've been to Dayton, Ohio, and that's a dangerous area, but hey, people do what you do. You know what I'm saying? We also have to be realistic about some stuff. And, he's pretty much cool. They mad at him because he's not going to wear a dress. He's not going to bow down. Because, basically, once you bow down, they're going to think that you're the booty kisser because they can basically buck bust you